Hello, YouTube, I presume, unless this has been reposted somewhere else. I'm not expecting it to be, but you never know. You could be watching it on the Twitch VOD. I mean, but then you've already watched the other live bits before this. You knew what happened before I pressed record, so it wouldn't confuse you. Yes, let's play Dwarf Fortress. That is a fantastic idea. Why didn't I think of that? Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so what's going on? Before I started recording, I set some hotkeys so we can now zoom around the fortress at lightning speed and go to all the fun places we've always wanted to see. That'll be good, wouldn't it? And while I was doing those hotkeys, I came up with a few ideas of things to do. I want to stick in another little row of bedrooms. That's going to be handy. And then I think I was going to make some kind of magma disposal device for all the crap we've got sitting currently in our graveyard, which is not the best place for it. Also, we have a siege to deal with, I note. I can't remember exactly what was going on, but I think we had the goblins attack. We let a few in for the traps to take care of. Our military fought some, and then we closed the gates and they ran away, maybe? Let's check this. When did the Vile Fort... Oh man, they've been here for a while. No? Yes? When did the Vile Force of Darkness arrive? It's not important. We know what we're doing. We're making traps. That's the key thing here. Look at these little fellas carrying their spinning green glass discs to the hallway of doom. And all we've got to do is throw open our little gateway, let a few gobbos run in, let them get chopped up, and then replace the traps. The thing about these traps is they are remarkably inefficient. I would much prefer if they just reset after the fact, or, you know, just had to have someone come and, like, reset them rather than be fully reconstructed. Because I feel like, you know, a spinning... When I saw giant serrated green glass discs, I imagined them coming out of the walls and going, like in Indiana Jones, where the penitent man shall pass. You know that bit? That kind of thing. Not sort of going pew and flying in all directions. That didn't make any sense to me, but hey, why does it need to make sense? It's just do a fortress. Do what it wants. Does what it wants. We can't do anything about it. Well, we can, obviously. There's loads of hacks. But in general, it does what it wants. That's the fun of it. Oh, come on. Build these traps so we can flip that switch down. Have I... are they actually going to pick up any of those items there that I unforbade? Unforbade? I feel like it would be good if they did, because all that crap sitting there in the traps has got to gum up the works, right? It's going to make things awkward. Why do we have 50 idlers? Are they not... Can they not all be hauling glass discs? Or are we working to production? Are we creating them and putting them straight in? That could be the case. Now, being created down here in the magma forges, they don't seem to be very active. Has to be said. They're going very slowly. I wonder how much steel we've managed to dupe up by melting those chain leggings. Doesn't seem to be happening at a lightning pace. I just saw one set get transferred, but you never know if that's actually a set of those or something else they're making. What are you making in there? Let's have a little click and find out. Nope, just steel leggings. It was definitely steel leggings. I think you only get one extra bar per meltdown, don't you? Or am I crazy? Hello, Fuzzy Logic. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're just waiting for these traps to get built. They are taking ages. Absolutely bloody ages. Come on. Fill my traps up. Get them operational. We'll get some more goblins in here. We'll hack them apart. And then we'll restart the process. Hopefully, the next lot that come in will actually be an off-putting enough loss to the attacking force that they'll stop sieging us. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, this is excruciatingly slow. Come on, dwarves. Number of idlers has gone down. Oh, no, sorry, back up to 50. Have I been on a while? I just got the notification. No, I've been streaming for 17 minutes and recording for 4.5. So I wouldn't worry too much. You haven't missed anything special. I just assigned a couple of hotkeys and then started recording. Speaking of assigning of hotkeys, while I was doing that, I decided I wanted to put another load of bedrooms in, didn't I? So, with that in mind, let's dig ourselves a lovely little neat corridor. There we go, like that. Pop it like that across there. That can end there, that's good. And then we'll go the other way as well. Not quite sure what that was all about, but just roll with it. I make noises sometimes. Is that a problem? Let's do some of these. Oh, they're really hard to line up by eye if you don't zoom in. Hence the zooming in. Here we go. So, put the doors in there. Bosh, 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 bosh. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I could just cut and paste this. Okay, here we go. Let's get the rooms at the right size. There's one room. I need to make a quick trip to DF Hack and say GUI/Stamper or GUI/Stamper. Then we need to re-highlight Dwarf Fortress because it's not going to do much if we're not actually in that window. Come over here, do a little bit of highlighting. Bosh, there we go. And now I can just go bingo, bongo, bango. And you know what? I'm going to set the brush again. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Amazing. Truly incredible. Although I have now beansed it for myself on the last two. I'm going to have to reset the brush for 2. But that's okay. It's damn sight quicker than digging them by hand. Well, you know what I mean. Not digging them by hand. Then what I can do is copy the whole damn thing. Check this out. This is going to be glorious. It's going to make your eyes water. It's going to make your balls tingle. Unless you're a lady, in which case, well, let's not even think about that. Let's not be crass. Flip vertically. V. There we go. Check this out. Badang. Put another one in here. I believe the phrase used in those circumstances is hang on, make sure they're lined up. Yes, they are. Badangadang. There we go. Flip vertically again. And out with that. Bosh. Look at this. This is a whole new lease of life on Dwarf Fortress. There we go. Just line that up. Wait, what? Is that lined up correctly? Yeah, sure. Sure it's lined up correctly. And look at that. The miners spill out of the stairway and hit the face like lightning. Amazing. This should help some of the newer ones level up. We have lost a few. Speaking of which, we'll do a little, not a survey, what's it called? A census of all the named dwarves. I'll go over to Dwarf Therapist while this digs out. Let's go over to Therapist with me. Let's go over to Therapist with me. That's a weird way to phrase it. And we'll sort by a has nickname. We've got 12 nicknames. Kolfikod. Oh, sorry. Based on Mars, Bergendurf, Blind, Curly Fries, Sivich, Dragonman, Fuzzy Logic, Jadion, Joseph Rue, Cupo, Slayer. Oh, that was actually not someone in chat. That was actually them killing a forgotten beast. And Tidy. If you want one, now's the time to ask. Hello, Tiroj. I guess you don't mind all the random stones in the fortress. You get used to it. You get used to it. I'll get rid of them eventually. We'll use them up. Don't worry. We're going to start banging through the old stone crafts and whatnot, so they'll be hauling those stones quicker than you can say it. That's a bit of a mess. Ah, dear oh dear. My sister-in-law got herself an Xbox to treat herself, says Fuzzy Logic. I haven't thought she was a big gamer, so I got a Subnautica for Christmas. I think that's a good game. You know, it's atmospheric. It can be a bit spooky, but it's got that nice like survive and build kind of vibe. You know, it's not like a combat game. It's not like, oh, you got to fight all the enemies kind of thing. It's just, I don't know. It's its own little niche, I think. What have we got here? I'll have one if you're choosing, please. Okay, Orchimedes, I shall just minimise the has nickname column here. Close my eyes, do a little bit of mouse wheel caressing, and then we shall click. Here we go. What have we got here? Kol Nokimegast, a diagnoser. Ooh, a lovely doctor. I'm sure many mothers would love your... sorry, you're a lady. I'm sure many mothers would still love you to be married to their sons or daughters. Doesn't matter. Let's give you the correct nickname. Let's just go off that. Orchimedes with a 0 for an O. Look at that. I know how to spell. I can speak internet. There we go. Orchimedes has a dwarf. And has anyone else asked? You know what, Tiroj? You didn't ask, but you're getting one anyway. Here we go. Here we go. Click. You are Toulon Solonmorium, who is a trader. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So, are you the actual... Oh, that's the broker. You're the broker. Huh. Fair enough. Lucky jump. Lucky jump. Not in this fortress, Tiroj, I don't think. You've had them in previous fortresses, but this one, I'm not sure you've been into this one yet. Maybe you have? I'm not sure. But you're in. You're in. Anyway, let's go back to the fortress and see what's going on. Anything interesting happening over here? The digging is taking its time. We're hovering around 60 frames a second, which is a good number, especially with an ongoing... No, wait! The siege people just got bored and pissed off while we were sitting in Dwarf Therapist. This is amazing. This is fantastic. Let's... Oh shit, I pissed the caverns last time, didn't I? Oh god. I forgot about that. Let's quickly go down to the bottom of the fortress, which would be best done like that. And then go down to here. That's the mining floor. What's going on? Oh no, we did it via the well, didn't we? It's the well shaft that goes through to the caverns. Shit, that comes out into the fortress right next to the... Oh, hello. Right next to the bloody dining hall. It's okay, we didn't breach. We didn't breach. But let's start from down here, building out a series of doorways to protect us. Because although we will have building destroyers heading our way, I don't think we need to worry too much if we give them some stuff to hold them up. And I think a smattering of traps in this corridor would be pretty wise. Pretty wise. There we go. Look at this. We're also going to put a door on here. There we go. And there's all the corpses sitting at the bottom of the well, which is, of course, the safest place for corpses to be kept. You know, it's hygiene speaking. Is the caverns that dangerous? These ones, not so much. They're connected to the surface, though, so, you know, anything that comes and appears in them or on the surface can go from one to the other. So, as long as they don't have a direct entry route into our fortress, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oops, someone's slipped into depression. That's not good. We'll see if we can cheer the dwarves up somehow. They're not interested in picking up any of that crap, are they? How's our food doing? I don't know if I want to bring the door down yet. Let's have a look. We've got vegetables and fruits. We've got a lot of plump helmets. We've got plenty of seeds. We've got some good drinks. Lots and lots of drinks. And loads of meat, fish, other. So that's good. I'd love a bit of an other, please. Delicious. Hello, Plutonium Jesus. Web-spitting, fire-breathing forgotten beasts could spawn any seconds. We've had 2 forgotten beasts so far. Both of them feathered snails. So, not that much of a problem. We dispatched them pretty quickly, to be honest, and they didn't do much. Even one with a poisonous spit was not much of an issue, which is good. Let's open up the drawbridge. We've got enough of the traps in place now to present some kind of protection. So if we go here, click on the lever, there we go, add, pull now, there we go, and then we go to the top and watch as it opens. Have they suspended this trap for some bullshit reason? Of course they have. Of course they have. There are no legitimate reasons for suspending my trap construction orders. Let's see if we can build another trap actually. Build, trap, weapon trap. Pop another spinning green glass disc doodah here. Where are they? Large serrated green... bollocks. I could make a spiked ball trap, but only wooden balls, which is a little bit... We do have some iron weapons that we must have taken from the enemy, but still... Oh, has it already got... What? Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll let some more green glass discs be made. Hello. Everyone piles outside for what now? Probably gathering fruit, right? You guys are gathering fruit. You're not going to make a beeline for the caverns, are you? Through the dangerous route. You're not going to do that. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? That would be idiotic. That would be just a load of old bollocks. Oh, hello. They seem to be panicking as they come down here. There's a fucking goblin still here. The siege may be over, but they haven't left the scene. Or is there just one goblin that can't quite give up on the war? Right, time to activate the military then, if that's how things are going down. Let's kill this goblin. There we go. Done. And then all we have to do is follow him. I'll go up a floor so we can see where he is. Where's he gone? Little fucker. Look at him pelt. He went like the wind. Oh no, he's still down. No, that's one of our lads. Did they even kill him? What's this? Cave spider silk trousers. This one of our boys or one of their boys? Oh no, that was that trader who was standing around outside. Yep, they're all going down the caverns. Can't get enough of those caverns, these guys. They absolutely love it. I think it makes sense to have our own entryway into the caverns pre-prepared, doesn't it? Let's go down to here, get to the well, and head down. Come on. Get down. Okay, so this is the lowest well. We need to set a hotkey here, otherwise things are going to get funky. So F8, zoom here, and name, bottom, well. Oh, bottom wall, that'll do. That's nice, and then we come down here, and caverns. So that's going to be hotkey, Shift F1. Oh, hello. Zoom, name, cavern. There we go. Oop, dear, went a bit hard there. Got the doors in down here, that's good. So what I'm going to say is, let's pop this. Let's pop it. Give it a good old pop. There we go, we've opened up the caverns. Exciting days. We now no longer need to parade around on the surface to get the things we get from down in the caverns. Got some bodies being hauled there. Oh, someone's carrying a body and a baby. That's interesting. What a combo. That's got to generate some interesting thoughts, hasn't it? Looking there, a little baby. Ah, just born. Fresh new life. And then a corpse. Oh dear. Dead. I suppose they're all going to be that way one day. Oh, you know, it's that kind of thought process. What am I talking about? We've really got to stop the dwarves vomiting on our traps so much. It always takes ages for someone to turn up and start cleaning. My goodness, we've got barely any idlers. Everybody's busy getting out there picking up God knows what. It looks like they're picking up basically body parts and loot. Oh, are they going down to the where the traders got killed? I'm not sure. Oh, we've got petitions. Somebody's interested in coming to live in the fort. I think the last load of people who visited actually got killed by goblins because they went out and had a bit of a fight with them, but we'll see. Petitions available. Here we go. Ongi Crew Columns wishes to reside in Axethunder for the purposes of eradicating monsters. Welcome. Welcome. We'll be setting up a tavern at some point, I'm sure, but it's going to be external to the fortress. It's not going to be a lovely little safe place. Oh, hello. What's happened here? Let's have a look at the alerts. Migrants. Wow. I made those bedrooms in a nick of time. How many did we have before? 20, 40, 60, 80, and I built 40 more, so we'll have about 120 beds, I think-ish, something in that ballpark. Let's go back to the entryway. People are coming in carrying lots of X's. They look like floodgates, but they could be anything. Frankly, it could be anything. If we go down to the dining hall, we'll see them all arrive, do their initial meet and greet, and then they are official colonists. You know what? I'm going to put a door either end of this corridor and here, just because it is connected to the caverns, and I wouldn't want it to be too easy for people to get in. Now, speaking of which, has this been done yet? No, but the orders are in. I'm going to build some more cage traps. Build... Oh, no, sorry. B. Trap... Cage trap. Let's do it doing that way because I'm going to need to do it. And we're going to place the cage traps there. There. Oh, let's have another one. There. I think I'll do 9. A grid of 9's usually a good bet. Feels right. There we go. And then we'll go up a few floors, and I'm thinking put some here. You know what? Can we go straight down on this corridor? We could put in a fucking drawbridge, couldn't we? We could put in a drawbridge. Dropping it straight down into the caverns. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, straight into the water supply, not ideal, but... Oh, hang on. I only have to dig 2 levels down. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's build the... Oh, we've got to channel it out first, haven't we? That's a problem. Well, if I build like an access tunnel... If I build an access tunnel... my last fortress got annihilated by a weir sheep. Well, I've had weir squirrels take me out, so I wouldn't worry too much about weir sheep. Anybody into Age of Empires? The tourney this past weekend reawakened it in me, so I'm playing some verses with the AI. I've not played Age of Empires in ages. It must have been on like a 486 with like 4 megabytes of RAM the last time I played Age of Empires. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more recent than that. I'm not sure. Where was I? I was placing cage traps, wasn't I? So we'll do another load. Not D. There we go. Do another load here. Might need some more cages as well, to be honest. Going to need an animal stockpile. Oh, we've got an animal stockpile, haven't we? Ah, that's a good point. That's up in the hospital, which doesn't have its own hotkey. Intriguing. Let's give it a hotkey. I'm feeling frisky with the hotkeys now. Shift F2, zoom here, name, hospital. There we go. Hospital. Plenty of space. Not many empty cages though, so I should probably put in an order for cages. It's a carpenter who does that, isn't it? Where's our workshops? Here they are. Let's go to the carpenter's workshop. Where are you? There you are. He makes beds. He makes spiked wooden balls. I'm going to add an order for cages. Cages. J. There we go. We're going to Alt-W it. Say yes, please. Repeat it. Add limits, cage of any wood, and how many do we want to keep in stock? We've got a lot of traps that need backup cages, so I think we should keep in like 2040, right? Yeah, let's do that. 2040. Let's call it 4080 because I'm crazy. And we've got a lot of space in that stockpile. Cool. There we go. At least we can get wood out of the caverns. That's a good thing. Speaking of which, are they digging this out yet? I probably should get those traps built before we dig it out. But I'm feeling so... it comes from the outside. Of course he does. Of course he does. Let's put a door on there. There we go. And the other one should get dug out relatively quickly. If one of them's done, there must be someone on their way. That's the thing, once the year gets fully wound up, Fuzzy, the time just flies away, doesn't it? You get into all the routines of the regular year round and the days just ratchet past. Come on, miners. I'm not paused, am I? No, I'm not. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I mean, I could just put a drawbridge there as well. Actually, I'm going to do that. B, is it G? No, that's a grate. What's a drawbridge? Drawbridge. Bridge, G. Oh, it's a lowercase g. Okay. Make that like that. There we go, and then we can just lift it up when times are tough. What are we going to make it out of? Let's make it out of obsidian. Obsidian is cool. There we go. Obsidian bridges. We'll also put a lever up in the dining hall for it as well. BTL. And I'm going to put that directly above. They're up the wrong way round, which is annoying, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll remember. We'll remember which is which. No need to panic. Everybody calm down. It's going to be just fine. Okay. This is all happening. It's going along nicely. Nothing to worry about just yet. They appear to have been cleaning up the vomit as well, which is good. I'm very happy with that. We should have some traders. Actually, what we should do is go and check what our new recruits are like, shouldn't we? We should see what kind of cats we've brought in. Oh, look at all this. Lovely. We've filled our bins up, which means all of these bins are full of bars and they're having to place elsewhere. The hamlet of Sabre Bowels, a half-day's travel to the northwest, has been conquered and now looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. Conquered? Okay. There's some conquering afoot, but it sounds like our civilization are the ones doing the conquering, so... Yay? Maybe? Oh, we've got some depressed glassmakers. I need to cheer them up somehow. Is Oafsalot in chat? He knows some little cheery up commands for Dwarf DF hack, which of course we are now committed to using. Ah, look at this. They're all done. We need to put some doors in. Build some doors. Here we go. Start with these, I think. That would make sense. I thought we'd filled all the bedrooms in, but it looks like some of the ones we made before didn't get done. Bit disappointing. Oh, look at this. We've got loads of doors. Why do we have so many? We're only supposed to be producing 10 at a time, right? Yet somehow... Maybe that was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's more. Interesting. Interesting. But let's build beds. That'll be more exciting, won't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Don't have enough beds to fulfill the order, but that's fine. If we go up to the stockpiles, we should see those disappearing when we unpause it. There we go. We'll leave it on the entryway and we'll go over to Dwarf Therapist, have a little look-see at what's going on. So, we've got some new migrants, have we? Let's sort by migration wave. We had 95, 4 and 2. We've now got 104 adults, 4 children and 2 vulnerable babies. They must be protected at all costs. I believe one of them is blind. That's their name, not their condition. They could actually be blind as well, but I'm not sure. We got 8 in that last wave. One of them was, ooh, a peasant. Finally, I've been looking for peasants to assign jobs to, and there just never seemed to be any. We've also got a fishery worker, a weaponsmith. Hello, what's your weapon skill? Ooh, look at this. We've got a level 10 armourer, a level 1 weaponsmith. Ooh, the level 1 weaponsmith is a bit meh, but the level 10 armour's pretty good. We've already got a level 10 weaponsmith in the fortress, so it's not too exciting to have another one, but at least we've got a backup. We've got some more medical dwarves, probably drawn by our hospital, famous around the world for its lack of soap. Let's take a look at our military now. What have we got? Oh, we've got a killer. What have you killed? Tosid Bolts Clams, the dwarf. Oh dear. A level 6 spear dwarf. Okay, a spear dwarf who's killed a dwarf. We'll allow it. You can join us. We've also got this pikeman here, but he's not going to be recruitable into the military. He'll be another thing entirely, because he's one of the petitioners, I think. Oh look, we've got another level 6 spear dwarf here. Although, and level 7s. Look at this. Actually, let's sort by squad. Let's sort by squad and see what's going on here. Okay. There's our squad. It's got 9 dwarves in. They're all looking pretty tasty. The training and the actual combat experience is doing a world of good. Level 9, Professional Swords Dwarf. Level 7, Adept Mace Dwarf. Level 4, Skilled Hammer Dwarf. Looking good. Looking very good. Okay, but we need to find a 10th man to go in now. We've got a level 6 Spear Dwarf here who could go in. Or, a bit further down, another level 6 Spear Dwarf. A level 3... pikeman, and then that's it. I think we'll go for one of the 6s, obviously. They seem like the ones to go for. What's Locum killed? Locum, you've killed... Oh, you're the dwarf killer. What about this lad? Serol's never done any killing. He's a slightly more disciplined and slightly better at dodging and fighting base skills. But really we want some experienced hands. They're both spear dwarfs, so it's not much to go between. 75, 76, what are those stats? Recuperation and endurance. Oh, hello, someone's got a mood. If you'll bear with me, we'll just finish this little moment. You know what? I'm gonna pick Serol. If we need to call in the killer, fine, we'll call him in later, but Serol's going in. Assign to squad, the swift trades, and commit. We're going to need to get another spear made up as well, but we'll sort that out in a bit. Let's go back to the game, because there are things afoot. Someone has withdrawn from... Our dwarf fortress. Behave. Thank you. Okay, where were we? So here he is. Let's follow them and see what they do. Presumably they're going to claim a carpenter's workshop. Yeah, there we go, immediately. And then we'll follow them again to make sure they get what they need. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to pull out wood, right? Oh, wow. Immediately begin the construction. One piece of wood. What bullshit is this? What kind of mood was it, though? Is it going to be a mood that puts his skill up? Unlikely. I mean, our only carpenter's got to be pretty good, right? He's got to be fairly decent. Oh, hello. Oops, went to the wrong place. Now you can see him. There he is. Look at the little fella. Happy as Larry, sitting in his little wood workshop. Ah, dear. Anyway, back up. Hello, Cooler SK. Dwarf indeed. Would you like one? Would you like a dwarf named after you? Let's give you one. I'm going to interpret your little statement there, your little interjection, as a request for a dwarf. So, what type of mood was it, you say? Hold on a second. I will check in but a moment. I am currently nuts deep in finding out which dwarf should be for Cooler. Hold on. I'm going to sort by has nickname. The game appears to have paused itself anyway, or I've hit a key. So let's go over to therapist. We're not missing anything happening. And I shall close my eyes. I'll close my eyes and roll my mouse wheel. Ooh, select a dwarf for Cooler. There we go. Who are you? Sazir Kirkovstaved. Okay. What do you do when it's time to go to work? A brewer. Okay. Except also a stone detailer on the side. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Let's sit that nickname, and it's going to be Cooler. I'm going to call you Cooler. If you want the SK added on the end, let me know, and I'll just stick it in there. Committed. You're in. Okay, back to the fortress. Let's see what's happened here. Oh, I think I've just clicked on something. Let's get the alert up. Begun a mysterious construction. Withdrawn from society. I don't know which type of mood that is, to be honest. I've got no idea. I don't know how many spinning green glass discs we've got on the go. It might have been a mistake to allow bins, because I can't just eyeball the stock levels, which is a problem. It's much easier when you can eyeball stock levels. Eyeball! Excuse me. Possession. You don't gain skill, but for example, secretive they do, because possession something is just using you as a tool. Ah, okay. That's a secretive one. So, secretive. Okay, so they get a skill boost. Although I'm guessing they're already probably pretty legendary, because they've been churning out beds and spiked wooden balls for days. Okay, do you get set to a certain rank, or do you gain ranks? I'm not sure how it works. Zalban Shemfer, carpenter, has created Nazom Kashez, Mengtho Shithath, a maple barrel. She claims it as a family heirloom. Interesting. A maple barrel. Let's take a look at it. Dreamed Lesson, the translated name. Oh, sorry. Dreamed Lesson, the inconsiderate... Whoa. Dreamed Lesson, the inconsiderate perishment, a maple barrel. Let's have a little look at it. 3,600, pretty paltry. This is a maple barrel. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with ash. On the item is an image of Point Gourd, the horsebone shortsword, in maple. Okay, we do have a lot of images on our legendary items of the initial 2 horsebone weapons that were crafted in moods. A what bath? A what bath? I'm not sure what bath. A what bath? I've probably said something to elicit that statement, but I've got no memory of what it was. You'll have to put it in context for me. You'll have to be a little bit more spoon-feedy. Otherwise, I'm going to be confused. Anyway, let's get back to the game. He's going to put his barrel away. That's going to be nice. Resuming the production of wood cages. Very good. Let's go back up to the stockpile, see how things are going. I'm going to take a guess that we've got enough components to build that final spinning glass blade trap. So build, trap, weapon trap. Let's click in here. There we go. Mica mechanism. No, still only 3. What is this bullshit? Okay, we're going to have to put in some wooden balls just to top it off, because I can't be asked to have this horrible asymmetrical little, like, abominative nonsense non-square. It's killing me. Not literally, obviously. That would be very overdramatic, quite hyperbolic. Let's go back down to the bedroom floor, see if we can put some more doors and beds in. Oh my... Pretty sure the lights just flickered there. I hope we don't get a power cut. That would be very not good. Let's put some more beds in. Oh, there's already ones with doors. I'll put the beds in there. There we go. There we go. Lovely beds. Places to sleep. They really do need to sort out something other than beds for dwarves to sleep in, because, you know, you need to be able to survive without trees. Dwarves shouldn't need trees. You know, they should be able to use trees, sure, but need trees? That sounds a bit elfy to me. Doesn't sound good at all. Sounds problematic. So many rooms haven't got doors or beds. Wow, we've done a little overproduction of doors here, haven't we? Ah, my favourite Simon Swerwer track. I've got to stop humming along. I know for a fact that my voice is out of sync with the background audio, so I've got to be careful. Got to be careful not to create some sort of weird in-the-round humming session with this guy. Hello, Sinohith, I believe. I'm dying. Aren't we all dying? I'm fairly sure we're all dying. Did I say I'm dying? The name of the barrel, a what bath? Let's have a little reminder of what the bath was all about. What bath was this? Dreamed lesson, the inconsiderate perishment. Nazom Kashes Mengthol Shithath. Shithath. It's not a bath. It's not a bath. It's a shithath. I'm not entirely sure what shit means when it's in a dwarven context, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with inconsiderateness, because that's sort of the position it's in. Shithath. Shithath. Mengthol Shithath. 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 That's probably slightly more thing. Sinohith, the first person to say my name right. I'm lucky. I tried. I gave it a go and it worked. Boom. I would feel right at home if the power supply suddenly went out. Well, I mean, you would be at home. Presumably, you're watching this at home. So, I mean, maybe this stream is working as a means for you to teleport yourself into another sort of mind space / world, but physically you're probably at home. Statistically, I would say you are likely to be at home. You might not be. You could be on a bus. You could be in an office toilet. You could be tromping through a swamp somewhere. I don't know. I mean, if you are going through a swamp, probably best to put your phone away. You don't want to lose it in the swamp. I mean, I know I'll lose a viewer, but that's okay. I wouldn't want you to break your phone just to watch the stream. That'd be crazy. There we go. I was actually feeling quite at home today. I spent some time watching the stormy Irish Sea. The waves were as big as I've seen them. They were almost as big as the Southern Ocean. Wow. Well, I suppose, I mean, could feasibly you could have a wave that stretches side to side all the way across an ocean, right? I suppose technically that's what the tides are. Kind of a wave that just goes all the way around the world? Or have I misunderstood how the moon affects the tides? Maybe I should read one of the books in Dwarf Fortress. They seem to have quite a few about the moons and the tides.
The moon and the tides. The moon pulls the water in a little bump on the side of the earth, and as it goes round and round, the little sine wave goes up and down, and the tides come in and out.
I don't know why they would be like that. I don't know why. I mean, it's written, so it wouldn't be said like that. I'm imagining it being dictated like that. Yeah, let's just imagine that. Where was I? Can I teleport into your room and unsheath my katana? I mean, can you? I mean, much as it would be a very, frightening invasion of privacy, it would also be very impressive. And I feel like, as long as you don't use that katana to in some way do harm to me. In fact, just leave the katana behind. The fact that you can teleport into my house would be impressive enough. People who can teleport do not need katanas. They are impressing everybody already. You don't need to turn up and go, I got a katana. They'd be like, you can fucking teleport, mate. Just teleport behind me and attack me like that. You don't need a weapon to get an advantage on me. You crazy over, what is it? Not overachiever. Try hard. You try harding too hard. You got to leave the samurai sword at home. South Africa, they have load shedding, where they cut the power for 2 to 4 hours a day because the coal gets wet when it rains. My goodness, that is... could they not put a roof over the coal? Make a building for the coal? I mean, I suppose it's a lot of coal, but still, I mean, we keep our barbecue coal in the garage. I mean, presumably... Actually, we keep it in the shed. We don't have a garage. It's my parents who keep it in the garage. I'm regressing. I'm turning back into a child. Anyway, where were we? Let's stop this inane nonsense that I'm pouring out of my mouth and have a look at what's going on. Oh, it's a baby. We've got 3 babies now. That's nice, isn't it? We've got 3 babies. That's... Oh, no. Dwarf Therapist says we only have 2. So hopefully one of the babies has matured. Otherwise, we've had a baby die, which is not ideal. Does tend to have a little bit of a negative effect on the mood of at least the parents, if not everybody else. What's going on? A brewer is stumbling around obliviously. Is that what we were brought to? Or was it the creation of the masterpiece Hazelwood Cage? Oh no, it's another baby. Another baby. Let me just do a refresh in Dwarf Therapist. Now we have 3 babies. Okay. We have a mysterious imbalance in our baby tally. I'm worried. I'm worried that something's going on. Some kind of shenanigans are afoot. We could have a kidnapper, or the kidnapper may just have been puberty. Who knows? Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be puberty, would it? It would be becoming a child. So, what is it? What do they call it? I suppose it's just growing up, right? There's no special name for the, transformation from baby to toddler child, is there? Maybe we should make one up. Maybe I could get famous by coining a phrase in child development. I mean, it seems unlikely. I don't think anyone's going to be coming to me for my opinion on the matter anytime soon, but, maybe I should. There go the lights again. And that light behind me's gone off as well. What is this bullshit? Bear with me a moment. I'm just going to turn that light on for a bit of extra illumination. Give me a sec. Oh, hello, Bit101 and Bergendurf. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us again, Bergendurf. 1 sec. Because nothing stabilises the electrical system like turning on more shit, right? Oh, God, this chair is killing me. It's okay, though. We'll soldier on for a bit before I take drastic measures and attempt something else. I could actually kneel here in front of the computer and it wouldn't... Yeah, be alright. Maybe I'll do that later on. We'll see how flat my buttocks can become. Is there crypto in here? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, feel free, if other people are into that kind of stuff, feel free to discuss, but I can't join in. I don't really know that much about it. I'm not that excited about it. Let's link this up to a bridge. And then we're going to do the obsidian bridge. The marble bridge is for the surface, and the obsidian bridge is for the caverns. I quite like the white and black imagery of the upper and inner worlds. It's quite interesting. I like it. Firelight mechanisms. And then let's ask them to do this task now. Urgently, please. As fast as you can. Let's see if we've got any doors to stick in these holes, just for that extra layer of sort of false security. The feeling of security, at the very least. Did I not have another door? No, I've got another door. Pop it in there. Why won't it build? Building present. What building? An armour stand? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Escape. Cancel. No, 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 no. Let's try again. Door. Here we go. Building present. Building my arse. Oh, there's a door there. Okay, it's just invisible. Fair enough. I accept the fact that we have a door there. Let's go and see our animal stockpile in the hospital. That's Shift F2, isn't it? There we go. We're getting a nice little array of cages saved up. We've got a few goblins and a few trolls and beak dogs in cages. I don't know what we're going to do with them. We'll just keep them on ice for now. I say on ice, I mean we're just keeping them in there. They're not going to be frozen. Don't worry about that. In fact, they might even get a little bit too warm. Maybe we'll just make sure that their quarters are a little bit too warm. I mean, I know it's probably a war crime or something, but I don't think dwarves have signed up to the Geneva Convention, at least not as a discrete sort of social unit. It would surprise me. It would surprise me if all of the little people in the world petitioned for nationhood. Then again, it's 2020. Practically anything could happen. They could have like President Warwick Davies. That'd be cool. And what's his name? Oh fuck, I should know his name. You all literally know who I'm thinking of. Obviously, I mean, he's cool. Oh, come on, brain, you can do this. Don't have another Dennis Leary moment. I can see his face. I'm not even going to say the name of the character he's famous for playing because you all fucking know who I'm talking about. Peter Dinklage. Oh, yes, Peter Dinklage. He can be like... well, they can do a rotating system of presidency, right? That probably makes sense. Most places do. Then again, who am I to say who should be the leader of this nation? I mean, they've banded together themselves. They've formed this thing. They should get to vote. I've probably never heard of the person who would be in charge of this unlikely new entity. Where am I going with this? Am I heading for a ban? I could be. I feel a bit worried. I feel like I might have transgressed somehow. Let's work backwards from that. Let's start getting more into the Dwarf Fortress and less into the random tangentry. Random tangentry can get you into trouble. Dwarf Fortress can't. Dwarf Fortress is, if anything, going to help people out. It's going to make them better. I know my soul has been forged in the fires of the Fortress Furnace. Now I'm just doing more babbling, and now the game is saved as if to say, you want Dwarf Fortress? Well, fuck you. You just keep talking. You just keep babbling away. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to protest. This is a serious issue. I'm going to protest now. Silence until the save is over. Absolutely, you can hear a pin drop. I'm not going to say a single word. I can't do it. Never mind. It's okay. We'll survive, even if I talk through the save. Let's have a look at chat, see if they've got anything here to focus me, bring me into the real world. Evolve like a Pokemon. Me? Or some dwarves in the fortress? Oh, the save's done. It's someone trying to teleport. Oh, maybe that's what the power fluctuations are. It's our teleporting samurai. Bear with me one moment. We appear to have some kind of incursion. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Fine. It looks like it's composed mainly of goblins. If we press enter, we can now close up the surface. That's good. Although actually first, I think, obviously, we pull in the alert. Everybody to the siege hall, please. Thank you very much. Now, we should see people rushing in, but I feel like we might see them rushing in here rather than here. I'm not seeing anybody rushing in. Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm having a moment of intense worry. I wouldn't call it panic yet. It's not quite panic. It's a little bit away from that. We've got a few more notches on the old psychological meter before we have to worry about panicking. Now, here are the goblins. I don't see any dwarves around them on the surface. They all seem to be away from this area. Let's check down on the desert plain. Nope. Nobody. We're all good. Anything going on over here? No. In fact, let's zoom out, get the big picture. There we go. I can't even see the goblins this far out. Is that where they are? I think that's where they are. Let's zoom back in again. No, that's a flashing piece of clothing. There's the goblins. There's the goblins. Okay. So we can zoom in a bit more. There we go. Now we'll lift up. Come up. Do I see any dwarves? I don't see any dwarves, but we'll zoom in just for a little bit more careful consideration. Anything going on up here? No, no dwarves by the looks of things. Any dwarves at the entryway? None. Any on the sides of the volcano? It looks like there is nobody outside. Well, this could be happy days for us. I think we can close the surface door confidently. Let's get down there and pull that lever. Add, pull lever, do it now, back up to the surface, and then the goblins will probably divert through the caverns, which will mean they will have problems. Let's unpause. They'll have problems with the cavern beasties. That will at least delay them a moment. And the routing will be a bloody nightmare. Right, let's pause. We'll go and find our gobbos. Others. Let's zoom to this little lad here. Holy shit, they are flooding on. Yikes. I didn't look at the number of others, and now I don't want to. Are they heading down to my sweet entrance? To my soft underbelly? My mind? Bet they are. No, they're not making a beeline for it. Then again, maybe the gate hasn't closed yet. Nope, gate is definitely closed. That's okay, let's come down a bit. They're just milling around. They apparently aren't aware of the entryway in the caverns somehow. Ah, goblins, you stupid green-skinned idiots. Look at them milling around. Huh. Brainless bunch of fools. Oh, hello. No, they appear to be gradually making their way in the correct direction. But we can deal with that. All we've got to do is go up to the dining hall and pull the lever. And there's someone standing right on it, so presumably they'll do the deed, right? Come on, Imush. You can save the fortress. Pull that lever.
Pull the lever.
Pull it. Do it. Do it now. Now this little lad down here, I think, is the petitioner who asked to come to the fortress for the purpose of fighting monsters, and I feel like he's probably going to get what he wants. There's going to be some gobbos coming down. It's going to be an issue. This doesn't look like 104 adult dwarves, does it? Doesn't look like that at all. But never mind, we're just going to go into the military screen and turn off the alert because it's no longer necessary. With the doors all shut off and everybody safe inside, we can just leave it as it is. I mean, what else can we do? What other little options have we got? Because they're milling around down here. Oh, they're all making their way down the caverns now. What's going on? Or am I misinterpreting the movements? No, I'm very much not misinterpreting the movements. They're making a beeline for my caverns. They're mostly milling around on the surface, but it looks like this because they can only go down one at a time. Let's head down, see where they're heading, see how they go. Oh, they're already in the caverns by the look of things. If there's goblins down here, they'll be all over the shop. Yeah, look, there's one of them making his way through. Now, this little maze here could work in our favour and shuffle them all up a bit. Or at least present them all in a single file line. Then again, how much of a benefit is that to us, really? I mean, it's not. In fact, having them down here does feel like it makes things worse. Okay. Are they making it over here yet? That's the key thing. Because those doors haven't been put in. But now we've got the bridge up. Hopefully, if they come close enough, we can give them a good old mashing. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Mashing them up underneath the old drawbridge. We've got a fairly large killing zone there, as we do on the surface. Never mind. Okay, well, everyone's locked in. Let's think about what we're doing here, because we're not getting anywhere, really, are we? Why do we have no sand? Let's have a look at how many sandbags we have in our stocks, because spinning green glass discs was supposed to be the thing, and I'm going to need to start making green glass blocks if this is going to be the tower of crystal that I was hoping for. What was I looking for? Sand. Sand, pear, wood. We've got no sand. These sandals are forbidden. Why are the sandals forbidden? You can have them, don't worry, just pick them up. Okay, so they're not collecting sand, probably because of a lack of empty bags. Where are the empty bags ending up? I guess they're getting filled up with seeds, but we don't have a shitload of bags in there, we just got barrels. So, what's the deal here? What's the deal? You probably want to dump the stone that's blocking the door, says... okay, Fuzzy. I can do that. Hello, Tidy. Welcome back. I should have noted that you were here earlier, actually, because I just responded to your comment. Am I going on my knees for you? I may well be, but more for the sake of my own buttocks, rather than anything that would appease or please you. I should really have changed it. I should have put my pyjama trousers on before I started. I'm still wearing my regular clothes, and as such, all this leaning forward, it's creating quite the impression upon my frontage. Where was I? Sorry. Cooler has commented on darkness, which seems fair. There's a vile force of darkness outside. That makes sense. The trade through. There isn't any. There's no traders on the map at the moment. They might turn up at any moment, but we'll see. We'll see. Hello, Nunchaku Chaku. Welcome back to the stream. Can trolls break bridges? I don't think so, Tidy. Bridges are unbreakable, but doors are breakable. Because bridges are constructions and doors are furniture, I think that's the distinction. I'm not sure. Seed bags can get put into barrels. Oh my god. Containerception. Bags can go in bins with stuff in them. Right, okay. Is there any way I can set up bags, but only for putting sand in? Because this is an issue. If we can't collect sand, because the bags get used for everything else, that's going to cause all manner of crap. You know what? I'm going to put in a farm for pigtails. I'm going to dig off a little annex here, and I'm going to make a field for pigtails. I might even make an outdoor surface farm to grow some of the more other stuff that we've got seeds for, because we may as well use them. It's not like we've got a shortage of farmers. Just make some leather bags. Did you get a load of free leather from the crazy traders? I did. You're right, actually. I do have, and we have a leather works as well. Let's. That's a very good idea, actually. I never thought of that. Of course, leather bags. It makes absolute sense. Do we have a leather worker though? I've realised we have a tannery, but not a leather worker. So maybe what I need to do is figure out where we're building our leather shop, our leather workshop. Maybe another set. I'm thinking the clothes and textiles industry can be on the floor below the other crafts, right? Just need to come across there like that. And then, what's it like upstairs? Just little rooms. Little rooms that are 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 by 5. It makes sense. So let's set that down there. Find the little doorway entrance bit. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And then all we have to do is go to therapist. Get GUI stamper on. Oh, hello, what's going on here? There we go. Select this bad boy. Do that. Flip it. Oh, that's not how we're doing it, is it? That's not how it works. Don't be hasty, scoundrel. Get things in correctly. I don't know why I keep pressing V. I need to press enter. This is going to be way more workshops than we actually need, but whatever. Hey. Don't be a square. Unlike these rooms. And then we want storeroom on the other side, which goes from here to 2 down. Okay. And then it stops about there. 1 more, I think. Yeah, 1 more. Lovely. And then where's the door for that on the floor above? Oh, doors opposite every single one of the workshops. Very clever. Good for pathing. I like it. Let's do those by hand with the mouse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And this can be all of our leather workers and textile workers and stuff like that. We'll have 2 massive stockpiles for leather and cloth down here, which will be fun to set up, he says, knowing full well that it'll be no fun involved, but it'll add to the general dynamic of fun that the fortress is generating. Build workshop, leather worker, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure it is called a leather worker, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's the top one, E, there we go. Leather worker. Lovely. Make it out of nice. Put a door here. Doesn't need a door, it's a workshop. There we go. We've got a nice little contingent of miners now, and I quite like the fact that they come down and dig these things out super fast. Sure, they leave a lot of stone behind, but never mind. I'm sure it will get used. In fact, maybe I should begin my block making. That makes sense. Did we make a big bar block stockpile? I think we did, right? At the bottom here. Leather stockpile, cloth stockpile. And that's just finished goods. Almond wood. I'm going to expand that finished goods thing, because I reckon we've got a shitload of stuff we could be storing and we're not. So I'm just going to make it for all finished goods. How about that? Bang. There we go. Lovely. That should get some idlers off their asses. Not really, about 3 or 4 people by the looks of things. But stuff is being brought. That's good. That's good. It might well clear out the traps up here, actually. Get some of this gear down there. Good, good. Oh yeah, we're under siege. I forgot about that. Maybe we should start making armour for some of our dwarves. How much steel have we got? Let's take a look. We've been leaving that steel loop going for some time now. So if we go to stocks, the STEEL. No, that's our steel. Steel, there we go. 44 steel bars. Now this is a number I like. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, I am going to start setting up production now for armour. So, in here, while it's making steel leggings... oh, wait a minute. We've got to stop the duping while we make stuff, haven't we? Otherwise all the armour will go immediately into the melting stockpile. Oh, we can keep it going for a minute. We can keep it going for a hot minute. We don't need the armour yet. We're not charging out. We're not low on food. We don't need to panic. What's going on with this bin? Why is it sitting there? Is it forbidden? Yes, it is forbidden. Cease your forbiddenness. There we go. That's good. Let's have a quick sip of water. What time is it? 10:30. Plenty of time left in the evening. We've been going for an hour and a quarter. I'll probably take a break in about 45 minutes. A wax worker is throwing a tantrum. Not ideal. Let's check our, not our military, our nobility out. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now the mayor has requirements. What are they? Decent quarters and a decent dining room. This I can do. Let's go down to the bedroom floor and we're going to dig out a king's quarters. I'm going to break out up here. And then here we're going to have a row of king size and other luxury nobility apartments. So number 1 is here. This is going to be the king's, and we're going to go for an absolutely stonking size. There we go. Brilliant. Fantastic. He's good. And then we've got a few other noble bedrooms. I'm going to go like this. Make them about that size. Nope, one more so they can have a central door. There we are. Bosh. And then we'll do the stamper printer thing to get it to work. Come on, where's the keys? Oh, that's a good point. Like that. There we go. In there. Very nice. Very luxury. These apartments are going to sell for huge sums. Trust me. And look at this. A huge wall of stone between them and the plebs. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. I don't know how many noble bedrooms we're actually going to need, to be honest. You know what? I might make a second little annex room. Oh, look at that. Fancy pantsy. Fancy pantsy. Okay. Oh, someone's failed to report a crime due to being horrified. Interrupted by a goblin hammerman. No. Oh, the farm! They're inside the fortress. I dug the farm underneath some tree roots and it's opened up a passageway into the bloody... Okay, have any of the goblins made it past the initial entryway? Okay, it doesn't look like the incursion is too bad, but let's get the military up there. Oh, this is fucking bad. This is very, very bad. Squad, swift trades, move, come to about here. There we go, as fast as you can. And then while we're here, we're going to say build. Huh? There we go. We want C, we want W. And it needs to go across here. That's about right, isn't it? That should do it. We're going to make it out of railgar. Sure. If it's the closest thing, that's what we're going to make it out of. Fingers crossed this plays out. Could be bad. This could be very bad indeed. Oh, that goblin's giving us jip. Come on. Don't let the other gobbos discover it too quickly. Get the military in. They're ready to fight. They don't have any armour, which is a problem. I really should have dealt with that sooner. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. They can't build the wall unless the military kill the goblins. So, we're going to make a rush for it. We're going to attempt the attack. In you go, military. You can do it. They've got him. They got him mob-handed. Have they all disbanded all of a sudden, or is that just people coming in? Right, move. I want you standing right there, ready to absorb any incoming attacks. Okay, resume. There's the military. Are they all finishing off him? They bundled in on him. They have bundled in. Now they're moving over here. This is good. Please, nobody on the other side of the wall. That's going to be a major sticking point. I don't know who died. It's probably one of our farmers. But we'll see how it goes. They're not actually... I am now very concerned. What have we got? Are they in here? Okay, I'm not seeing any more people being attacked by goblins, so maybe only the one of them made it in. That would be nice. Come on, everybody, get in here and build this freaking wall. We've got to keep the goblins out. Nobody seems to want to do it. Why? We have been fatally compromised if you don't do this. Come on, the military are guarding you. There's no need to be afraid. Oh, hang on, look, I can see them. They're bringing it up. It's those red stones. Oh, man. We really should have cut up some blocks. I've got to get blocks on the go. That'll clear up a lot of the stone laying around as well. Everyone's taking a peek at the goblin. Yeah, they're all coming around again. Oh, no, we've been breached. We're going to die. Not that dwarves talk like that. The wall probably got suspended. Oh, I see them coming in. I see them coming in. We're safe. Don't you worry. I think that red stuff's railgar? Real gar. It's real gar. Not fake gar. Proper gar. You know what? I'm going to play the Billy Big Bollocks while I'm here. We're going to build a farm plot right here. Under the goblins' noses. I don't think they'll like it, but they don't need to like it. They should just be thankful they're not elves. Right, come on, come on. We only had one goblin come in, so we're all good. Why are the ones at the surface not gathering anymore? Or did one of them just fall through? Was that... I don't know what's happening here. Hello, Plutonium Jesus. Welcome back. Railgar, aka arsenic sulfide. Oh my goodness. Nice material for building right next to the farms. Yes, a lovely material. Provided it doesn't have the same properties in the game as it does in the real world. That could be an issue. If we manage to poison all of our pigtails with arsenic, or indeed our plump helmets, that's a problem. Come on, don't suspend. Oh, you absolute poop sandwich. Unsuspend. Here we go. Let's get this bad boy built. Get in there, bring the railgar. I should check out the health actually of our military. They did fight unarmoured. Ooh, we've lost 2 dwarves according to the head count. Just going to check the squad. Where are you? Squad. I'll leave you watching the wall being constructed rather than have you look at the blinding white screen of Dwarf Therapist. Here we go. How's their health? Let's have a look. They're all a bit wounded. We've got a break. Right upper arm broken. And some nerve damage. Grasp damage. Dear oh dear. Got some lacerations on one of them. But other than that, we're relatively okay. Oh, actually, Logum has the tissue cut apart on their lower spine and cannot stand currently. They may need replacing. Oh, Logum, don't be one of my golden military warriors. Oh, no, just a level 5 hammer dwarf, nothing special. Sorry, Logum, we'll put you on a military pension. Or maybe even into the volcano. How does that sound? Does that sound good? There we go. Orders cancelled. They can get back to training. And hopefully the farms can become productive now. This one's been built. That's lovely. I would like quarry bushes. Sure, I'm going to go quarry bushes because this is not for anything but clothing. I don't know what quarry bushes even do, but we're going to have them. A for spring, doing quarry bushes. C for autumn, pigtails, and I can make clothes out of those. B for summer, more pigtails, and D for winter. Dimple cups for dye, and we don't have any dye. Let's make some more plump helmets. Fuck it. There we go. Lovely. Aren't there a few species who use arsenic in their cellular systems in real life? Maybe? It sounds like one of those things that I've heard before somewhere that could be true, but it also sounds like one of those things that might not be true, you know? I'm going to go 50-50 on that one.
I'm doing the fiddy-fiddy.
We are definitely running out of space for corpses and rubbish down here. And the miasma's not fun for the graveyard. Then again, that should only really be dead people in there, so they're not generally known for their complaints. Oh yeah, we were doing the crafts, the leather workers, weren't we? Let's go down the floor here. There's our leather workers workshop. Is it built yet? It is. Add a new task. Right, we want bags. Construct leather bag. N. There we go. Let's Alt W it. Set it to a repeating job. And I want box bag of any leather. I'm going to say keep it at 510. Yeah, let's not overflow. It'll just get, well, as they get used, it'll just make more. So we'll keep it at 5 to 10, so he's always making some. And then, of course, he's going to need a stockpile opposite him, although the room hasn't been finished, so maybe we won't put that in just yet. We'll let him do some trekking for his leather up till the storeroom. It'll be fine. No need to panic. No need to panic, I said, everybody. Calm down. Nighty-night, Tiroj. You get yourself a good bit of shut-eye. A bit of rest and relaxation. Okay, we're still under siege. How are the traps coming along up here? They're not too bad. You know what? I'm going to attempt... Oh. The Hydra. Elo Amulngure Nong Nob has come. A giant dragon-like monster with 7 biting heads. Shit. Hopefully, it will fight the goblins. That would be nice, although I'm not 100% sure that's how it works. Let's see. It's coming in. It's running from the goblins. Interesting. They're pinging it. They're pinging it with crossbows. Oh, this could be good. This could play in my favour. No goblins dead yet. The Hydra does appear to be taking a lot of damage and bleeding, but it's got a chance, right? Surely a Hydra's a formidable beast. I think it's screwed. I think they've pinged it with their crossbows dead. Didn't really do much to the goblins, but at least they took some damage. You know, presumably. I mean, maybe not. They might not have taken any damage at all. I'm going to open this up. Oh, we need to pull everyone into the alert space, don't we? I could expand the burrow to be everywhere inside the fortress. That's going to take a little bit of faffing around to get it set up, but equally it will make things a bit safer when we open and close these gates. Captured a Hydra and kept it chained up near the fortress entrance. Utter garbage at defending. Ah, well. And a lot of the animals in this that you would expect to be very, very good are actually not very good at all, are they? They're a little bit weak. But oh well. And then some of the animals that you would expect not to be that good are in fact incredible. Where's my workshops? Here they are. Have they started work on the leather bags yet? Doesn't look like... Oh no, tell a lie. In goes the leather bag. And then where does it go from there? Do they leave it in the room? Or what? I know we've got at least a half-decent leather worker, but I don't know if this is him. Who is that? Nil Likotsgutted. Let's have a little see if we can find him. Let's go over to our therapist. Where's Nil? This would be a good time if anybody wants a dwarf named after them, for them to put their hand up and say, me, 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 me. Nil. Nil Lickotgood. Probably should look at him on this screen. There he is. He is a shit leather worker. Okay. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got going on here. Let's go and get rid of the filter. Goodbye, filter. And then we'll sort by nothing. Ooh, that's age. Sort by nothing and then arrange by the leatherworking skill. Where is it? There it is. Oh, we don't really have anybody of note for leatherworking. I thought we had someone who was good, but turns out everybody's shit. 4 people is a bit overkill. Then again, I could just whack in another leatherworkers workshops to get the bags coming. That might be nice. Although, having said that, they're doing quite well with the one workshop already. Let's do it anyway. Build a workshop leatherworker, or leatherworks. Make it out of nice. Good. Good. And then at least we can have 2 going at once. And we should end up with plenty of bags of sand that way. Fingers crossed, at least. Is this good? We got bags of sand happening here? Ah, all the sand gathering orders are going to be suspended, aren't they? Shite. Only need to unsuspend 1, remember, scoundrel. Don't get too carried away. There we are. Lovely. Good. Okay. So, quick think. All of our dwarves, military dwarves, appear to be back in action. They seem to be doing okay. What about the guy who was paralysed? Is that a permanent thing? Sorry, I've gone back into the game. I'm back in Dwarf Therapist now. I do apologise for leaving you stranded here, but don't worry. I want to sort by nothing. No, military squad. Duh. Where's the squad? Squad. There it is. And then we need to have a look at what we've got here. Still got lacerations to the lower spine. Still can't stand up. Logan, you may need to come out of my military. You know what? You are coming out. I'm sorry. Removed from squad. You're out of the band. You're out. So let's go to the military screen and see who our next best fighter is. Swords dwarf. Nobody apart from the one in the military. Got a couple of fresh spear dwarfs. Actually, I should have checked before I took people out, shouldn't I? Was he the one who's wounded? No, Locum's not wounded. It was someone else with a similar name. Level 6 spear dwarf. I think you're probably good for the military. Let's get you in. There you go. Commit changes. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Let's go back to the game. Still running, not paused while we're in the background. I'm going to check to see how the steel is again, because getting steel armour for our boys, it feels like a strong play. A very strong play. E-B-A-R-S. What have we got in terms of bars of metal? Well, we've got a shitload of copper. We've got quite a bit of gold, quite a bit of iron, a little bit of lead, lots and lots of silver. 54 steel bars. It's gone up. It was in the 40s before, wasn't it? So we're not doing too bad. Let's also look and see if we've picked up any steel, other stuff, sorry, from the traders who got killed. Anvil, bars, battle axes, leggings, picks, spears, warhammers. You know what? None of that stuff's getting melted. Well, apart from the chain leggings, they're getting melted repeatedly, but never mind. We could pop another forge in, couldn't we? Just here. It would help with the throughput. I think that's right. Yeah, let's build Magma Forge workshop. Magma Forge V. It's gonna go here, and it needs one of the side pieces channeled out. So what I'll do is say D H. Pop that there. Nope, that's a door. I don't want a door. I want to channel. There we go. Lovely. We've got an order in, and then once that's done, we can slap down a workshop and add a third to our capacity for making metal stuff. Won't that be a delight? An absolute delight. I'm surprised we haven't been putting more of these leggings through, to be honest, because they seem to be taking their time to actually get down. Did everyone see the updates that have been put in for the next update? All the stuff that's in here. They've got stuff like plots and nefarious plans, but the guilds caught my eye. all of the dwarves in your fortress who do particular tasks will start to demand the formation of guilds, which strikes me as very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Nobody seems interested in gathering sand. Then again, look at this. The bags down here getting picked up, taken elsewhere, getting made into glass discs. Excellent. This is what we want. This is what we want. What else can we make out of glass? I'm not going to start putting them in the queue yet, but oh, hang on a minute. These two are... What the fuck? They all collecting sand? Bear with me. No, this one's making serrated green glass discs, but these are collecting sand. These are not for sand collecting. These are supposed to have... There we go. There we go. There we go. That's great. These ones down here collect the sand. It's these ones up there that don't have... that do other stuff. Oh, I thought that was an abandoned bag, but it's somebody carrying it. No need to worry. BRG 3386. Yeah, the guilds seem really neat. I remember Masterwork implementing a sort of guild system giving bonus XP rates to dwarves with skills related to the guild they're in. I mean, that sounds like a great idea. I'm quite excited for it. It kind of came as a surprise to me because I had no idea it was a thing that they were working on. But I think being able to put guild halls in and stuff, it just adds an extra layer of stuff that you can do. You know? Says the guy who could have put a tavern and a temple in ages ago but just hasn't bothered. What's this crap here? An alder crutch. Forbidden? No. Why is it lying on the floor then? Come on, lads. Put your crap away. Put your crap away. Vutok Asunol has become a leather worker. Well, that's nice, I think. How lovely. Is this all still gypsum plaster? It is. Look at all that gypsum plaster. We brought so much with us. So much. Actually, let's go back to the craft store place where we were putting all of the textiles. Ah, brilliant. We can put a leather stockpile in. Fantastic. Leather. L. Here we go. And I'm going to make it ginormous because we're going to start buying leather in bulk. Next time people come along, provided our our copper balls and our wooden balls are of value, we will be bunging shitloads of leather into that stockpile. And to that end, we're going to get rid of the leather stockpile up here. There we go. Excellent. And then I'm thinking maybe start doing some cloth stuff next to it. So build workshop. What do we not have? I feel like a loom we don't have. So let's get a loom in play. There we go. It's not that we've actually got our pigtails coming along yet, but it's good to have that stuff there. K for a clothier's shop. You know what? We could make a couple of clothier's workshop like the leather ones, because, you know, why not? And then what else do we need? Is that everything for a textile industry? Farmer's workshop does spin wool, doesn't it? We could put another farmer's workshop in somewhere else. In fact, in here. I just want to check I'm right on that. Let's come up here and look at this farmer's workshop. This is the place they spin stuff, right? Yeah, spin thread. Process plant to bag, make sheet from plant. Sheets? Like bed sheets or paper sheets. By the way, BRG, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just read your comment there and didn't mention you. Thanks for joining us. Which is the one for collecting webs? Good question. I think it's the loom. I think the loom collects webs. I'm going to put a farmer's workshop down in with the textile area just to get some more stuff going. The loom, however, what does that do if that doesn't spin thread? Weave thread into silk. Okay, so you need a farmer's workshop to get the thread, and then the thread becomes everything else. Brilliant. So build workshop. What's a farmer's workshop? W. And then we'll pop that in there. And then another one in here. Cool. And we can set those to spin thread. That'll be fine. What else have we got? What else have we got? So I've never really paid attention to a clothing industry before. It's all finished goods, isn't it? So we'll have to think about what we're doing. I might make... I could build a dyer's workshop, couldn't I? We've never done one of those before. Where's a dyer's workshop? Dyer's shop, D. There we go. What? Wait, I just put a legend... No. Cancel. Escape. Let's try that again. What was the dyer's workshop? I just put a legendary bucket in there. That would have been a bad idea. What a waste. Dyer's shop, D. Should have remembered that. There it goes in there. Oh, we only have one... Presumably it's a bucket? Or is it the barrel? Could be the barrel, not sure. That's buckets, so it was a barrel. Okay, so we put that legendary barrel in a dyeing workshop. Hopefully that will be a good thing and not upset the person who made it. Fingers crossed. We shall see what happens. Okay, brilliant. So, what we need now is a stockpile for thread and not much else, which I am going to put in front of the loom. That makes sense, doesn't it? The loom is where the thread is used, so we put that there. And then what are they made from? So anyway, let's go in here. S. What have I got in here? Just animals at the moment. Well, that's the incorrect thing to put here, so we'll disable that. Now I've got to find threads. I think it's finished goods. So we'll enable that. Excuse me. And then forbid all this, and then we'll come and find thread. Thread. It's not in here. Oh, brilliant. Scepters, crowns, rings, headwear, footwear. Okay, wrong category, so we'll turn that off. Disable. The cloth, presumably in cloth, right? Enable. Thread, silk, plant, yarn, metal. Cool. No, we don't want metal thread in there, and we'll turn it off for now, even though it's not in play at the moment. And then we'll remove all the cloth, right? So, forbid, 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 forbid. Fantastic. So there's our thread pile. And then I presume the cloth goes by the clothier's workshop. So, I'm going to say P, cloth, which is H. Come in here, come across these two, go down like that. Bang, there's your cloth stockpile. S. Bear with me while I make my way through this, and then we'll forbid all the yarns and the metal cloth. Yeah, get rid of that. We don't want any of that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So, then what do we want to put in the farmer's workshop? Well, is raw wool even a thing? I think it must be, right? Raw wool has to be a thing, because they've got to spin it, so presumably it exists prior to being spun, yeah? Yeah? Question mark? Query? Well, let's just set the orders. We'll just set them. Add order. Spin thread. Shift S. There we go. Repeat. And then this one, we add the order. Should we make this one shear animals? I suppose so, right? Yeah. Shear animal. Repeat. And that should just carry on going and going, right? And then the dyer's workshop needs dyeing. No one's doing that at the moment. That's fine, though. Absolutely fine. Let's go and look at our sand stockpiles. How are they coming along? Is this sand here? An elk bird leather bag containing... It would say a sandbag, wouldn't it, if it contained anything? Maybe it's just empty. Which would be good, because it would be nice to store all the bags in here. How's the sand collecting going? Is anybody actually doing it at the moment? No, it's all suspended, of course. Why would you keep these jobs unsuspended? Then you would actually have sand, and you would create spinning green glass discs and other marvels for the fall. That's not acceptable. Both got cancelled already. Oh, hang on. Let's get up here. Where's my workshops? Here they are. Down one. Okay. I need to do that through the manager, don't I? Because we're not doing this with stocks levels. Cancel. Oh, hang on. Repeat cancel. And then That's it. Cancel. Brilliant. J M spin. Spin thread. There we go. Perpetual order. Fantastic. And then what was the other one I had? Shear animal. Hello. Let's try that again. Shear animal. There we go. Keep going. Fantastic. We're all good. Did I ever put that? I didn't put the food stockpile in for finished meals, did I? Or cooked meals? Is it even a food stockpile? I think it must be, right? Let's click there. Go to the settings. In here, meat, fish, unprepared fish. We'll forbid that. Ah, no. Oh, hang on. So, forbid. Let's forbid everything. Oh, not drinks. Drinks are okay. What was it? To allow? Permit. Permit drinks. Permit cheese. That's edible. Seeds. Forbid those. We don't want fruit in there. We don't want milled plants. We don't want fat, paste, pressed material, or extracts of any kind. There we go. So we need to come into meat, press U. Huh? That doesn't seem to be. Okay. Let's. Let's forbid the eggs and the plants. Meat and fish. Prepared food. Okay, what about this one? Yes. Does that allow prepared food? No. I think I've done that right, although probably not. Prepared food is separate. It doesn't matter what's in it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Presumably they're going to start moving the prepared food over here. Did I turn seeds back on for that fucking thing? Plump helmet stew. Oh, okay. Oh, they are just putting prepared food in here. Nice. They're basically only eating plump helmet stew, which is a bit of a shame, but there's not much we can do about it right now. They are masterpiece plump helmet stews, so that's nice, isn't it? Should I put some more tables in the dining hall? We are looking a bit short for tables. I'll extend this middle lot out. Come on, scoundrel, don't do that. Do it properly. Let's just put chairs on them. Try to be conscious of my stock levels. And then we'll do a chair here and a chair here for the tables, because we've only got 10. There we go, lovely. That should do. Excellent news. Okay, the siege is still going on. I'm going to try a trap run. We're going to pull everybody back to the alert space. Into the siege hall, everybody. Here you go. Down your trot. I'm afraid the military are going to have to attend up here. Excuse me. Just in case. They've got orders, right? Station. Yeah, there they go. Look. One of them's carrying a table. I wonder what that's all about. Is that the only weapon they could find? Have they improvised by picking up a table? It's possible. Right, while everyone's down in the dining hall, we'll pull the lever and open up the gates. Add, pull the lever, do it now. We'll go up to the surface, and then we'll see how quickly it takes the goblins to get up here. They've probably dispersed quite a lot since we were last here. Let's find some. Troll. Not interested in trolls right now. Mind you, trolls are the fastest moving. They're going to be the vanguard. Oh, they're all down here. Look. They're all down here. Hang on a minute. Maybe I'm approaching this all the wrong way. Let me go up a couple of floors here. Put more cage traps down, right? Catch a load. Build, trap, cage trap. And then I'm just going to line the edges of this corridor with cage traps. Maybe the middle one? Does anybody know which traps don't destroy themselves? Are there any like traps that keep going? They don't get destroyed after they're triggered? Because at the moment, the spinning green glass disc ones are not doing it for me. I keep doing it. Stop it. There we go. There we go. Get another one in. Yeah, that's it. Line the corridor. We've run out of mechanisms. Holy shit, we have to wait for our production line to catch up. That's fine, though. That's fine. Oh, I thought weapon traps reset as well. It's the green glassness, not the discness. I see. So if we made steel serrated discs, they wouldn't break? Is that how it works? Oh shit, this gate's open. Christ on a bike. Had a moment of panic there. Right, let's just check to see if any gobbos are on the way. Here come the gobbos, here come the gobbos. Stab them with your spears and crush them with your bridge. Oh man, I thought green glass was the way to go. They are super sharp apparently, but never mind. Can they be used in any traps that don't? Like, can I have a lever-based trap or a powered trap where they just come out the walls and spin a bit and attack people? Because that would be nice. It would be nice to have traps that don't have to be rebuilt every time they're used. I thought that was like Stonefall Trap's big downfall, right? Yikes. They're taking their sweet time because they're all down by my, down in my caverns. Have any of them made it out yet? Not a single one. Don't tell me they're all dispersed widely through the caverns. No, look here, they're heading back. The trolls are first, of course, because they're the fastest. They're taking their sweet-ass time, though. Come on. Your sweet-ass time. Sweet-ass time. Do-do-do. It's something that was okay in the 70s, but not anymore. Oh, looks like some of the green glass discs have already been triggered. Look, the trolls are coming in and getting minced. They're going very slowly, though. 30 frames a second. It's okay, though. It's okay. It looks like some of the traps have actually survived, which is interesting. I didn't think that was going to be the case. What are you up to? What are you hanging around here for? Why are you being a little Dickens? What's up with you? Awestruck. Experiencing mortal fear. So you should. So you should. Right, I think we need to close up and reset these traps. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go down here. Let's flip the switch. Add pull now. There we go. Back up to the surface. That should close, and then any trolls that make it through should get mopped up by our military. See, I like cage traps for the simplicity of the reset. You don't have to go into the whole menu and say, can I please set another cage trap up? You can just go, bang, it's done, reset it. Whereas with the spinning green glass discs, it's all a bit bullshit, in my opinion. 17 frames a second. Come on, shut that gate. There we go, and the beak dog got pinged. Looks like it brought blood out. That's good. This troll's running away. These trolls are both experiencing mortal fear. That's fine, because our squad is going to put an end to that fear and make sure they feel much better about things. I mean, they're going to be dead, but whatever. K, I would like to attack this troll, please. Is there any? Where's the other troll gone? Cool. Just kill that one. That'll be fine. Now we've closed the gates again, I can remove the military alert as well. That'd be a good idea. There we go. Everyone get back to work. The trolls are all dead. The traps need refitting. Everything's going to be fine. Ah, look at them all milling around outside.
We can't get in, boss. They've closed the gates again. What do we do?
I don't know. Just mill around. Excuse me, that goblin voice took a toll. They'll be fine though. Once we've reconstructed these traps, everything will be fine. Although, how many of them need reconstructing, we won't actually know until... Look, he's just dumped that table he left. A quartzite table. Currently in a task, apparently. Fair enough. Ah, come on, clear the traps. This one's still working. The mechanisms here are all good. I'm going to check our mechanism stockpile because we ran out. Oh, not anymore. They've been replaced. That's pretty good. Oh, a boa's been found dead. And another boa's slipped into depression. Oh dear. Serious problems in the boeing community. There's some trolls going into the corpse stockpile. That'll be good. Are trolls butcherable? Doesn't look like it. They go in with the corpses rather than the animal bits. Oh, hello. What's this? Some kind of mood. Possessed by unknown forces. And it's an Urist. Very exciting. Let's follow him. See where he goes. Down through the mine. Probably down to the crafts dwarf workshops. I would guess that's usually the number one pick. That one's occupied. That's a mason's workshop anyway. Oh, he's gone past the first one. And the second one. Hello. A jeweler with a mood. Very saucy. Very special. Let's unpause and follow this bad boy and see what he does. I'm presuming he's only going to go to the gem stockpile. Grabbing cut gems. Lovely. And he's begun his construction already. It's going to be a bland old thing, but never mind. We'll survive. Okay, so have these middle traps gone? Yeah, these middle traps have gone, which is awkward, but dealable. Dealable. I've had a planter found dead. That's not good. Please tell me they haven't rediscovered the entryway into our farm. That would be disastrous. Where's the graveyard? There it is. There's no goblins in here. There's a fucking goblin. How did he get in here? Didn't we wall it off? What's going on? What's the deal here? Who is this lad on the surface? There's a dead dwarf. Vabok thrower pages. Is that a hole? That's a hole! Oh my arse cheeks. Okay. P X. There we go. Remove that space. Build. See wall. There we go. A nice railgar wall can go in there, filling up the space and stopping these nasty little goblins is getting in and stealing our thingsies. Right. Kill this goblin military. There we go. And we'll see how that plans out. Oh god, that is now Mare getting murdered, is it? Please no kill Mare. Plus no kill Mare. We're going to need some soap in the hospital to deal with this situation. It's not great. Oh god, they're pouring in! Military boys, get in there! Flex your military muscles! Okay, Gobbo's dead, but that's not important. What we want to do is kill this troll now. Where's the troll? Kill, 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 kill the trolls. Up and down, there shall be no clemency. I don't see it anymore. Where's it gone? Have they dealt with it? Have they dealt with the trollolol? Has this been suspended because of trolls? 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 Okay. Okay, the military are going to be posted in there. I can hang around until that wall's been built. Then once that's up, we should have plugged the entryway for all goblins is. Didn't realise we had a hole. Has that been there the whole time? Is the only reason they're not coming down into it because they would have to fall into it rather than actually decide to travel through it? Oh my god, the dwarves have been coming up here for some reason. What are you playing at? Why have so many people died? Right, hang on, let's pause the action and see what's going on. Off to therapist. We had 102 adults, 5 children and 3 vulnerable babies. And now we've got... Oh! Yikes. 89. This is distinctly problematic. Let's go back to the fortress, see what's going on. Okay, this is bad. I don't know if it's fortress ending bad, but it's not good. Is this getting built? Somebody build the fucking thing, please. Oh my god, was that another goblin in the fortress? I think it was. Oh god, there's a troll there as well. Kill the troll. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Come on, everybody, stop panicking. Build that sodding wall. They've built it. No, they haven't built it. The troll's not dead either. The troll is dead. Good. Please all don't be rushing up to the surface to get butchered. Okay, the goblins seem to be sort of avoiding the hole. Oh no, you can still see the troll. Wait. There's a hole there as well where the troll is. Oh my god. Build, see, wall. Right there, please. As quickly as possible. Thank you very much. Oh, this is awful. This is just awful. They put the wall in yet? There's a goblin in there. Don't be in there, goblin. Has it been suspended? No, not yet. Has this one been done? Ah, oh, Jesus. Why has no one got construction skills? Ah, the goblins are coming in. Where's my military? Jesus Christ. Squad A, M. There's only 6 of the fuckers left. Get in here and defend the fortress. What are you playing at? That's the ticket. Jesus Christ. How many have we lost now? We had 89 adults. We're down to 74. Shit, they are ripping through us. Oh, get this fucking thing built. Urist Exong Meng, the gem setter, has created Illidkilrud, a perfect amethyst. He claims it as a family heirloom. Okay, let's have a look at the perfect amethyst. How perfect? 48 grams worth of perfect. This is a perfect amethyst. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of amethyst. Rule bronze. Very exciting, although nowhere near as exciting as the current carnage taking place in the farm. Someone couldn't place a body because of beak dogs? I don't think it's because beak dogs are actually in here. I think it's because they couldn't pick the body up because there were beak dogs. Beak dogs abound. Did the wall get built yet? No, things are looking bad. I'm seeing more goblins getting in every second. I think my military might be dead. Where are they? Kill the flipping trolls. There's only 3 of them left. Shit. This is not good. Hammer Dwarf has been found dead. That's bad. Is anybody building these freaking walls? It's very important they get built. Oh, don't suspend construction on the walls. These are what I would describe as crucial walls. Oh fuck, I couldn't. They haven't built on this one because there's no sodding. Oh, there's a farm underneath it. Remove building, done. The siege is over. Oh god, they've left. Okay, let's have a quick look at how many people are left. Oh my god, this could have done serious damage to our economy. Hello, Zip. You love this game to pieces? I love this game to pieces. It's very good. Right, we've got 52 adults, 4 children and 2 vulnerable babies. So vulnerable, in fact, that 3 of them have died. Okay, so who's left in our military? Who are our brave boys? We've got a spear dwarf, we've got an axe dwarf, and we've got a hammer dwarf. Well, I feel like these boys need armour. We need to get these lads set up with armour as quick as possible and get the training back on. To that end, let's see who we've got in the fortress with any weapon skills. Right, we've got 2 of these ones. However, I think one of them has been permanently crippled, haven't they? Is it Logan? Let's look at the health screen. Which one are you? Yeah, you're the one who can't stand up. Let's set your nickname to be... let's be ironic. Let's make it a Little John style thing. We'll call him Legs. There we go. Very insensitive, but very descriptive at the same time, in a kind of opposites way. Right, back to the military screen. Legs can't be recruited. However, Tobal, what do you do, Tobal? What's your day job? You're an administrator. Okay, you're in the nobility or whatever. You're the managerial class. We can't have bougies in the old military. Knife user, lasher, mace dwarf. Oh shit, pikeman, spear dwarf, swords dwarf. Oh no! Pretty much every able-bodied dwarf in the fortress has been fucked. Let's check and see how many nicknames are left. Has nickname? 9 people left. Orchimedes, Base on Mars, Cooler, Curly Fries, Dragonman, Jadian, Cupo 2, Legs, and Tidy. Oh no, Slayer got taken out. Poor old Slayer. Anyone want a replacement dwarf? Anyone want to claim a new dwarf? I think that's what happened, Tidy. They dodged into the holes. I think that's probably it. Probably still a bunch of goblins inside, do you reckon? Let's have a little look. I don't think they got past the farms, to be honest. No, we're good. Apart from ghosts. We've got a ghost issue. That's okay, we're going to run out of graves. Let's get down to the graveyard and start placing some more. Are these all full? Yeah, they're full. Let's build some graves. Burial receptacles, please. No, not armour stands, you fucking wank stain. Okay. Remove. Excuse my coarse language, but you might also want to get used to it. Where are my burial things? Sarcophagi, please. I know it's N, but I want to have it highlighted so I don't accidentally select something else. There it is, near the top. Burial receptacle. 82. Full. Well, we're going to need a shitload more than that. Here we go. Let's place all of the ones we have in storage, and then presumably placement blocked, placement hidden. Oh, for Christ's sake! Here we go. There we go. Look at them. They're flying out now. Hopefully, everybody will have left remains that can be retrieved and entombed. If not, we can engrave some slabs. We had to do it for the miners who ended up in the watery graves at the bottom of the well, but, you know, fingers crossed the diseases that should arise from that kind of carry-on have not been modelled into the game. But you never know. There we go, we've placed all the coffins. Fantastic. Let's resume. Get back up to the farm. Hopefully they'll deal with the corpse situation relatively quickly. Did I just see a bolt flying? Is there a goblin in the chaos? Someone taking apart the farm plot that needs removing? That wall's been put in. That's good. Okay, are we building this bad boy as well? Because I think that's actually in the wrong place. But okay. Right there, look. Right there. That's the square we want the... Oh, that's good. That's good. That's being built. That's fine. Cool. Also, let's claim all this stuff. DBC. And if I just unforbid everything like that, that should yield a bit of a tidier space. Are they still removing this farm or what? What's going on? Okay. It'll get pulled out and we can put in another pillar there to block things in. Can they still see the dead troll on the surface? No, you can't see the dead troll. I can't believe how fast the military went down as well. We need to replace them all. Oh shit, I've left you on Dwarf Therapist, haven't I? There we go, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been jabbering about for the last few minutes. Is this wall suspended by any chance? Construction nearly done? Not at all. Not at all. Oh yes, sorry Tidy, you were telling me that you couldn't see, I apologise. Japs1285 says, too bad you don't have a bunch of lava to dump on those gobbos. Well, we do, but we haven't got the infrastructure set up in order to move that lava to where it would be useful. I think the dwarf therapist and I were making a lot of progress on my unresolved father issues. Oh, I do apologise. I didn't mean to interrupt your therapy. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, is dwarf therapist? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Right, I need to sort by squad again and check to see if we can fill these bad boys back in. Hang on, this guy's got hammer dwarf skill. Oh, legs. Every time I look, it's legs. We're going to have to just put some raw scrubs in, I think. Shall I just search by peasants and draft just to get them going? I think it makes sense. I'm going to sort my profession. You can just watch them clear this out, otherwise you'll inevitably be left in Dwarf Therapist again. Unless anyone wants a name. Anyone want a name? Oh no, you've only got 3 peasants. That's not ideal. Oh well, they're all going in. Assigned to squad. The Swift Doodars, that's fine. Assigned to squad. Swift Trades, there we go. Assigned to squad. Uh-oh, what's that? What's going on? Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? A human caravan from Quagubahal has arrived. How lovely. Let's open up the fortress to them. I've forgotten to open up the fortress. What the fuck happened there? Pull the lever. Why has this one been smashed to bits? Oh, build trap component lever. Stick it there. Thank you very much. Done. And then we'll have to reconnect it to the bloody entry one down here. That's a pain in the arse. Okay, that's open, that's good. We also want to reclaim all the crap in here so we don't end up having our visitors choking on the decomposing odours of our friends, family and enemies. Because that wouldn't be nice, would it? Nobody wants to trade while choking on the smell of decomposing flesh. I mean, I don't think many people want to do anything in those conditions. What is this? Where are the wagons? Have they literally just brought a few donkeys with them? Boo. Boo, humans, boo. We're expecting much greater things from you as tradespeople. Ah well. Looks like they're in. People should be bringing up the spiked wooden balls, or the spiked balls for trade now, because they're in that auto thing, aren't they? Oh, we don't have a broker. We better check how many nobles died, actually. Yikes. We have a manager and a mayor, and that's it. And I think the mayor may well be a new electee. Okay, so we need a broker and a bookkeeper and a chief medical dwarf. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, who's going to be the chief medical dwarf? I normally have someone for this, but everybody with the skills is a namey. Orchimedes, I'm afraid you're having to take the burden. You're going to be the chief medical dwarf. The broker is going to be this guy. He looks pretty good. And the bookkeeper is going to be Zuntir, the novice record keeper. Fantastic. And why is he upset? Because he hasn't got an office? He should have one auto-assigned. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, Cupo, you predatory beast. Don't keep that to yourself. Not in here, you animal, you monster. But, you know, I forgive you. Zip would love a name. Okay, Zip, you can have one. Oh, and thank you for following Rockzilla. Much appreciated. Ex-Rockzilla. I do apologise. I've forgotten to mention your status as having once been a Rockzilla and now no longer being one. Which is just entirely nonsensical babble from me, so don't take it too seriously. Anyway, where were we? Dwarf Therapist. Dwarf Therapist. Zip wants a dwarf. You know what, Zip? I'm going to use my my patented closed eyes selection technique. Just close my eyes. Oh, hang on. We've got to sort by nicknames first, so I don't accidentally double down on the nicknames. There we go. Let's minimise those. Close my eyes. Do a little bit of mouse wheel caressing. Oh, sweet mouse wheel, how I love to caress you. Click. Who have we got? Olon Bisficod is no longer Olon Bisficod. They are now Zip I'm going to capitalise the first Z. I know it's not in your name, but hey, that's the kind of guy I am. There we go. I'm going to commit that, and you're in. Currently, you're number 10. Nice. Just spent an hour shoveling snow off the roof, says Bergendorf. Yikes. Sounds cold. Sounds damp. Sounds not so much fun. Hopefully it was alright. Oh, ow. Ah, my buttocks. They're being compacted ruthlessly by this little plastic IKEA child's chair. You know what? We're switching to kneels. We're switching to the knees. There we go. Oh, that's better. It does mean I don't have a lap to put my keyboard on, but it does kind of place me closer to the microphone, so I probably sound a bit better. Maybe? I suppose I could put the keyboard on the little kiddie chair, couldn't I? Da-da-da-da. We've leveled up, people. These are 300 IQ plays. Between using the ironing board as a stand for me to put all of my gear on and the front room little mini tables to put the monitors on, this is a whole new level of expertise. Excuse me. Bergendorf, of course you can have a dwarf. You may already have had one in this fortress, so traditionally I would call your new dwarf Bergendorf 2, but I'm not entirely sure if you have had one already, so I'm just going to give you a vanilla Bergendorf. Bear with me. Closing my eyes. I close my eyes, I roll my mouse wheel, ooh, pray to RN Jesus, here's the dwarf for you. Who've we got? Who've we chosen? Oh, an empty space above the list. That's good. That's excellent. Let's just use some mouse wiggle, a little bit of... There we go. Who we got now? Kib Tunuramil, the Suturer. Oh, hello. More medical madness. Set nickname? You are going to be Bergendorf. It is B-E-R Gandalf, yeah. Bergendorf. There we go. Enter. Commit. Dwarf granted. So, where are we now? Is everything getting cleared out? Good. We would like a migration wave. That would be just bloody lovely, but unfortunately, I feel like some of them may have been put off by the carnage. We have had some significant goblin problems. However, I feel like they've been dealt with. We've plugged up the holes in our farm, which we didn't even know were there. And fingers crossed we can now trade? Not yet. What's the broker doing? Trading at depot. Okay, have they not got any goods in? Have we not brought any goods up? Let's have a little look. Let's just check. Yeah, they brought all the weapon bins up. Okay, I think we just need to wait for the trader to get there. He's on his way. He'll turn up. He'll head in. Everything will be fine and dandy. And then we'll do the trade. And once the trade is done, I'm going to take a little breaky poo. What time is it? 11:30. Oh my, this is about the time I normally start, and we've been going for 2 hours. Excellent work, scoundrel. Your stream is improving in leaps and bounds, even if you do say so yourself. What's this hideous beast? A naked mole dog. I've heard of naked mole rats, but not naked mole dogs. Are they the same thing, just bigger? Ah, here we go. Trading. Oh, look at my balls. So many spike copper balls. We can buy everything they've got. Absolutely 100% guaranteed. This bin is worth 70 grand. 70 fucking grand. Oh me, oh my. There's a 19 grand bin. Any more bins in here? There's a 39 grand bin. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, let's go and see what we want from them. Do we want their bars? Why not? I mean, it's not like we're pinching the pennies. We do have people to feed as well, so we'll buy them. Should we buy all their gems and blocks? You know what? Let's just see how much all of their shit is worth. We're going to have not enough space to put it in, but we'll give it a go. Rope, water skins. Ah, here we go. The musical instruments. Always worth a little pause to see what they've got. A walnut, a rutile cock. We've seen the cock before, but let's take another look at the cock, because I like saying cock. This is a rutile cock. The blowpipe is made from railgar. The wind chest is made from rutile. Did we not just establish that railgar is essentially the ore of arsenic? Interesting choice. The pipe is made from earthenware. The cock is a large handheld stone wind instrument consisting of a central wind chest and 14 cylindrical ceramic pipes, fitted with free reeds. The musician selects the pitch by pressing keys to stop holes. The instrument has a 3-octave range, going from an extremely low to a middle pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a full, sharp, choppy, evolving timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a quavering, raucous timbre. So quavering and raucous. We've done the cock before, but we'll try it one more time, because I think it's difficult to capture the musical instruments with just one attempt at each, as long as we only do one attempt per stream. So, quavering, raucous, and low. So, quavering is but it's got to be low. So, but raucous, But that doesn't sound like a pipe instrument. It's essentially a bagpipe, right? Handheld stone wind instrument, central wind chest. So it's like an accordion bagpipe, which I imagine would sound sort of. That's pretty good, but it's not very quavering, is it? We'll move on to the high register. The high register begins at low pitch and has a strong, quavering, strident timbre. So strong and strident, both, again, opposed to the idea of quavering, but we'll give it a go. So slightly higher pitch, but strident. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I could probably go with a tune to try and make it sound better, but, at least we now know what a cock sounds like. How about a walnut wood suku? Oh, we could have a cock suku band. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Should we do that? Big in Japan. This is a well-crafted walnut wood suku. The drums are made from walnut wood. The stand is made from giant flying squirrel bone. The heads are made from groundhog leather. The suku is a mid-sized stationary percussion instrument. It consists of 4 hourglass wooden drums with leather heads, which rest on a bone stand. The musician strikes the heads. The instrument has a 1-octave range, going from a mid-high to a high pitch. Tuning is accomplished by adjusting the tension of the head. The instrument has an evolving raspy timbre. So it's a drum, leather drums, it's got to be raspy, and it's got to evolve. That just sounds like me spitting, but it's, I made the attempt. That's the key thing to remember here. I made the attempt, and unusually, we're going to be buying both cock and suku. How about a clear glass om? You know what? I'm going to get all these cocks and ulas and whatnots all in my buy list. He says, not doing that. There we go. And then we'll return to seeing what they're like. How about the bauxite thomod? What is a bauxite thomod when it's at home? I'll tell you. Now let's check it chat first. What's going on here? Bergendorf has activated lurk mode. I am aware now. Congratulations. And then immediately, as soon as the Suku Cock Band comes up, back in chat. I apologise for bringing you out of your talking retirement. Paying for it ruins the fun. Just take it. Kupo, but they won't come back. Remember, the rules in this fortress, I don't know how they play it where you come from, but the rules in this fortress are, when humans come, you trade with them. When dwarves come, you trade with them. And when elves come, you peel them like grapes and throw their rotting carcasses out for the flies. Or something equally brutal. Totally brutal. Where were we? This is a well-crafted bauxite thomod. The chime is made from bauxite. The mallet is made from copper. This object is adorned with hanging rings of dolomite. On the image is a finely designed image of a peach tree in lay pewter. On the item is a well-designed image of 3 mango trees in giant one-humped camel bone. The thomod is a large handheld percussion instrument. It consists of a stone chime. The musician scrapes the chime with a metal mallet. The instrument has a single middle pitch. The instrument has a rough, heavy timbre. Okay, so it sounds like this, sort of. Kind of like a sort of brutal kibasa. A torture kibasa, if you will. Let's go further down the list. A Pericles cock. Well, we've seen a cock before, so let's not get that one out. A giant kestrel leather ula. What does this one do? I think we've seen it before, but we'll have another look. This is a giant kestrel leather ula. It is encircled with bands of pear wood and finely crafted giant leopard bone. The bellows is made from cat leather. The bag is made from giant kestrel leather. The melody pipe is made from earthenware. The drone pipes are made from leopard bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of borax. The Ula is a mid-sized handheld wind instrument through which constant airflow is maintained by use of a leather bag, itself supplied by a leather bellows. The musician selects the pitch by stopping holes in the ceramic melody pipe attached to the bag. Excuse me. The melody pipe is a conical bore tube with a flared bell. 2 bone drone pipes provide constant accompaniment. The instrument has a 3-octave range, going from a low to a mid-high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has an evolving, wobbling timbre. It has 3 registers. The low register has a quavering, reedy, rugged timbre. So quavering and reedy, lovely words, they mesh together like this. Oh, like clockwork gears. But rugged. Quavering, reedy, and rugged. How are we to interpret this? And also, how are we to add the qualities of evolving and wobbling? So it is essentially a bellows-powered bagpipes. So it's got to be wobbling. It's got to sound. It's got drone pipes, of course. So it's got to be. And what is it? High? Does it start at a high pitch? A 3-octave range going from low to a mid-high pitch. So it starts low. Evolving and wobbling. This is going to give me a headache. And the low register is quavering, reedy, and rugged. Somebody clip that. The middle register begins at mid-low pitch and has a quavering, watery timbre. So, wobbling, evolving, mid-low, quavering, and watery. Watery. So, watery, how does that sound? I don't think I would have these guys playing at my party, but never mind. The high register begins at middle pitch and has a thin, muddy timbre. So, thin and muddy. Okay, neither thin nor muddy. Well, maybe thin, but not muddy. But that's as far as we're going. The bagpipe ones are particularly difficult. Let's have a look at a giant jaguar bone tether. What does this do? Apologies to anybody who's just turned up and is wondering what's going on. Don't worry, I'm all right. I'm fine. You come for the beatboxing. I wouldn't call myself a great beatboxer, but I'll give it a go. Elves are so harmless. Pick a fight with the humans, they can fight back. Well, it's not about who can fight back. It's not about whether or not there is some kind of challenge. The challenge is the eradication of elves. That's the challenge. The individual elves don't present much of an issue, sure, but just removing them from existence is a fairly insurmountable challenge, and should be attempted by all dwarves, and humans, and goblins, and any other creature capable of thought and movement. And in fact, all those incapable of movement but capable of thought should be dreaming of the opportunity to wipe elves from the face of the world. Anyway, I hate elves. This is a giant jaguar bone tether. The bowls are made from giant jaguar bone. The stand is made from ginkgo wood. The stick is made from copper. The tether is a large stationary percussion instrument. It consists of 5 bone bowls attached to a wooden stand. The musician strikes the bowls with a metal stick. The instrument has a 1-octave range, going from a middle to a mid-high pitch. The instrument has a round, strong, quavering timbre. Strong and quavering again. Dwarf Fortress loves putting these words together, these little oxymoronic couplets. Okay, so a round sound. How does a round sound? They're just like a dong, not a. Do they run it round the edge or do they strike them? They strike them, so it's a dong. And it starts at middle to mid-high. So, ting and ding, ding, ding. Sounds okay in my ears, but I'm not sure how the microphone is treating that one. You may be looking at me going, this guy is a fucking tit. But hey, that's the risk you run when you stream. A ginkgo wood tithra. Have we seen a tithra before? This one might actually be a new one. This is a ginkgo wood tithra. The blowpipe is made from giant dingo bone. The wind chest is made from ginkgo wood. The pipe is made from magnetite. The tithra is a mid-sized handheld wooden instrument consisting of a central wind chest and 15 conical stone pipes, fitted with free reeds. The musician selects the pitch by pressing keys to stop the holes. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from a middle to a very high pitch. Oh dear. The instrument has a round, steady, strong, graceful timbre. So, it's got keys to stop the holes. Wind instruments, you blow into it, so it's got like a sound, like a blowing across the bottle maybe. 3 octaves, not going to do 3 octaves. Middle to high pitch, round, steady, strong and graceful. So that's not strong, that's quavering. And it's got to be higher than that. There we go, a little bit of tithra music for you. Shit. The anur sounds very close to anus. Have we seen it before? Let's have a little look. This is a well-crafted anur. The bowl is made from earthenware. The stick is the scraping bowl. Okay, we're not interested in the scraping bowl again. And then we're all past the instruments, into the toys and the other stuff. Alpacas and horses? Sure. The alpacas from the Andes with hooves instead of handies. Excuse me. Cages? Tin cages? Not really interesting. Do I want hens and buck rabbits? Guinea cocks? Could a guinea cock be trained to play a cock? I wonder. A guinea cock cocksuck band. It's an idea for the future. I don't think we're going to be doing that one anytime soon. Let's also turn the music back on, because now the musical instruments are gone, we don't have to worry about Mr. Swerwer interfering with my beautiful sounds. Let's keep buying this shit. River spirits, apricot wood barrels, bumblebee venom barrels. We are going to end up with a load of venom that we don't need. Then again, venom is a status symbol. Cobra Commander! That's the wrong one, isn't it? That was actually called Cobra. Who were the bad... What were Venom the bad guys in? There was, in those 80s, 90s cartoons, there was definitely a bad guy group called Venom. Was it Mask? Or G.I. Joe, also known in the UK as Action Force. What else was there? Do you remember Supernaturals? I read a comic of the Supernaturals toy line when I was a kid, and it was when I was in hospital for something. I think I was having my stomach pumped after drinking a whole bottle of Calpol, which is like a children's pain medication, like a paracetamol thing. And the thing scared the shit out of me. Had one of those write in and give us the next part of the story things in the magazine, and it got very scary. All about ventriloquist dummies. Haunted ventriloquist dummies. Gotta look here, as they say. I don't know why that was necessary. Sorry, where was I? I got distracted. Let's look into... Oh, hello, Shazoo. Welcome to the stream again. Thanks for joining us. It's the moral duty of every dwarf to end the elf infestation. It's true. It is correct. Well done, Shazoo. If I could, I would promote you, but unfortunately I have no such powers. The best I can offer is a short ban. So, you know, maybe you could have like a special congratulations ban, but I feel like that might backfire in terms of stream benefits. I can almost hear the copyright claims coming in. Of course you can. The Disney lawyers' wings are strong and they beat hard. Where are we going? Is that Disney? I bet Disney own the copyright to the D&D cartoon, don't they? Almost certainly. Almost certainly own the copyright to Jeff Wayne's... Is it Jeff Wayne or John Wayne? I'm pretty sure it's Jeff Wayne. War of the Worlds. Right, let's buy all this shit. Swords, armour, robes, tunics. What's it worth so far? 16 grand? This shit ain't nothing to me. Iron helms, bags, gloves, mitts, cloth bins. Okay, these can be done more easily like this, where we actually buy the entire bin. And contents, don't forget the contents. Another leather bin, another cloth bin. Now we can kick our textiles industry into overdrive. Presuming we still have enough dwarves to do so. We may have lost... In fact, we've easily lost the lion's share of our productive dwarves, but we'll see what skills are left. We'll do a survey when I get back from my break. Just in case anyone's wondering what that will entail. That's about 10, possibly 15 minutes of me going AFK and leaving you with some original music by a friend of mine. Although I will still be in chat. And while I'm doing that, I'll do all sorts of exciting things like have a wee, make a hot drink, have a smoke, because I'm a dirty black lung bastard. What else am I doing? Let's just get back to these figurines, cabochons, anvils, giant wren tripe. This is good. This is good. It's all food. We want food. That's handy. Keeps people alive. Caper leaves, rope thread, bronze balls, camel cheese, jaguar cheese. Hang on. We've come to our second stopping point where we bother checking what's going on. Slowly the sands know. What's Slowly the Sands know about? This is a well-crafted great white shark parchment scroll. The rollers are made from saltpeter. Written on the item is a short story entitled Slowly the Sands Know, authored by Ngezbzo Helamalind. The work has no particular subject. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it, and it is somewhat showy. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. That's the problem with all these young worlds. When you create a world that's only 200 or so years old, no one's had any time to develop any authorial skills, and everything's shit. This kneeling thing has turned out to be a bit of a mistake. My feet have gone quite numb and tingly. Good, Shazoo, good. You accept your duty to slaughter elves in their thousands, if not millions, with pride, and you should. That was in reference to your blatant infringement on Jeff Wayne's musical version of The War of the Worlds. Sorry, it's a fun little song, that one. The rest of it, I'm not so keen on. But that opening salvo of notes, boy, it's enough to make you tingle. Pyrolusite Bowl? Sure. Hoary Marmot Parchment Choir? Sure. The Farm? Natural or supernatural? Okay, that's an interesting proposition. This is a giant cockatiel parchment scroll. It is encircled with bands of oval railgar cabochons. The rollers are made from phyllite. Written on the item is a guide entitled The Farm, Natural or Supernatural, ? Authored by Asno Blackbutted. It concerns the hamlet Acted Tapers. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Well, it doesn't seem to have any relation to what the title is, but never mind. A marcasite tithrapipe, silver wheelbarrow, better tall band. What is this? This is a fox squirrel parchment scroll. The rollers are made from diorite. Written on the item is a chronicle entitled Better Tall Band, authored by Omthu Joke Shovels. It concerns the tall band. Overall, the information is not compiled very well. The work has a single chapter. It covers the rise of the giant grizzly bear Twinkle lured as an enemy of the tall band in the early summer of 244. Okay, exciting stuff. Bear opponent. Ooh. Oh. Easily my favourite track on this playlist. Peachwood, Lassive Body, Copper Ladle, Cassiterite-bound Codex. Yes, please. This is a Cassiterite-bound Codex. The written portion consists of a one-page guide entitled Journey to the Hamlet, authored by Issa Stokeflickers. It concerns the hamlet Garnished Taken. The writing is very rigid, yet it is very concise. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Good. I mean, not good. A Railgar-bound Codex. Ooh. This is a well-crafted Railgar-bound Codex. The written portion consists of a 29-page essay entitled Reflections on the Humans, authored by Zuso Pastend. Pastend? Pastend. It concerns the settling of the human Zuso Pastend in Twiggermaze? Twiggermaze in 322. The writing is stunningly self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Self-indulgent and amateurish. Nice. That's probably should be my motto for this stream, shouldn't it? This is a bauxite-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 103-page chronicle entitled The Study of Civilization. Here we go. This is looking a bit more beefy. Authored by Zem Runghorse. It concerns the brushed paints. Overall, the information is not compiled very well. The work has 2 chapters. The first chapter covers the attack on the artifact of soul of the brushed paints at Relicart by the Fly of Vomit. In the midsummer of 81. The second chapter covers the ascension of the dwarf Sodel Iron Squirts to the position of Baron of the brushed paints in 82. Squirts, you say? Oh, wow. Excuse me, burping away. Here's a conglomerate-bound codex. This is a well-crafted, conglomerate-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 40-page manual entitled To Observation and Glory. Authored by Nithitha Fragrance Page. It concerns methods of empirical observation in astronomy. The writing could only have been produced by a merciful spirit, and it is throughout ornate and refined. Overall, the prose is great. Wow, an amazing find. This is our first good book. We'll have to put it on our Goodreads profile. This is a Kimberlite-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 109-page guide entitled The Hamlet, A New Approach, authored by Puck Plant Lens. It concerns the Hamlet acted tapers. The writing is quite touching. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Wow, okay, we're getting down to the bottom of the list now. A cassiterite-bound codex, and beyond that, I think it's just parchment sheets, which are not very interesting, having nothing written on them. This is a well-crafted cassiterite-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 54-page guide entitled The Future of Gulf Allies. Gulf Allies? Gulf Allies. Oh my goodness. Authored by Orma Dimple Manners. It concerns the hamlet of Gulf Allies. The writing is somewhat showy. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. You should have written about that other thing that was so much better, shouldn't you? Ah, well, idiot. Okay, so this whole lot is going to cost us 49 grand. Can we buy that in a single bin? Well, we've got 19 grand here. Bang, that goes in. And then if we come up here, can we find another bin? Okay, that's a 39 grand bin. They're making 10 grand profit. Sure, let's do it. Trade. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Okay. Eero seems pleased with the trading. Excellent news. Let's get out of here. Let's release the trader from his duties at the depot and leave the game running for a second. Okay, so before we do anything else, I'm going to check chat to see if I've missed anything. Cupo says, I find it difficult to polish humans sufficiently to get a good reflection from them. I obviously said something that, that prompted that to be said, but I've forgotten what it was. Making myself look quite the fool. Quite the fool. Anyway, I'm taking a quick break now, so what we'll do is we'll pause the Fortress and we'll say goodbye to the YouTubers, because I've been recording for 2.5 hours. Another epic feature-length video that nobody on YouTube will watch. Well, maybe Rando will and a couple other people, but generally speaking, it's going to slide into oblivion. Hooray! See you later, YouTube. Bye! See you in the next one.